Hey guys, Ashley here from GlowBody Personal Training. Today we're going to talk about 3 major things, so make sure you stick with me till the very end because number 3 is about me being on a television show starting next month in June 2017 on NBC. So stay tuned all the way to the end so I can give you the details on that. But number 1 and 2 are way more exciting to me. So number 1 is I'm finally giving you guys warm-up routines for upper body and lower body that you can use at home before moving into my prenatal workout. So each routine will be 3 minutes. No excuse not to do it, right? It's quick, very easy to remember so that you can do it and feel good that your body's prepped, your muscles are activated, and you're ready to get going with your prenatal workouts. Second major thing we're going over is something I have gotten, I'd say over 200 requests for, and that is creating a free prenatal training calendar and schedule for you guys to follow. So I made you a prenatal workout plan that you can literally just select the week of your pregnancy, say week 14, Monday, click and go. You're going to Hot Mommy Cardio, and it pops it right up for you so you can do Hot Mommy Cardio, and then you might see that you have a second workout that day. Maybe we're doing Muffin Top. So just click, pops up to Muffin Top, you follow your workouts, cross it off with a marker as you go along, which feels so rewarding to knock off your workouts, know that you're doing everything you can to keep your body in ridiculously good shape, to stay lean, both for yourself and for baby, and to maximize baby's health, to go through your entire pregnancy in as best shape as possible so that you can know that when delivery day comes, you've trained, you've prepared, that you're ready for this no matter what, and that your body will definitely recover faster and be able to bounce back a little bit quicker postpartum because you stayed in such great shape during your pregnancy. All right, we're going right into your upper body prenatal warm-up routine. So you'll be doing your upper body workouts on Wednesdays, so you can get used to doing this warm-up routine every Wednesday before you click go on your first prenatal workout that day. First thing we're going to do is hip circles. So your feet are wide and you're really reaching your hips to the left, forward, right, and back. Now, later on, you're preparing yourself for labor. This is a great exercise to do during the early stages of labor when you're really trying to get those contractions going. Keeps everything loose down there, helps baby get in a better position in the birth canal, and just really makes your hips feel nice and open. So we're doing 1 minute of hip circles. I recommend that you do 10 reps on each side. If you lose count, it's no big deal. Just have a chrono timer going on your watch. Have it go off at 1 minute worth of hip circles. Then you stay right on the ball, still working your abs. This is on purpose, why we're not standing. And I want you doing arm circles. So reaching all the way back as best you can, reaching up high and going forward. Now take the first ones nice and slow. As your baby belly gets larger in the front, your breasts get larger in the front, we tend to do a lot of this, right? A lot of hunching forward. So the bigger chested, bigger bellied you are, the more important it is to open up your chest prior to doing your upper body workouts. So we'll do 30 seconds forward, then you do 30 seconds in reverse. Again, reaching as far back as you can. You're squeezing those shoulder blades together, retracting them towards your spine. Notice that extra inch that you can get simply by picturing in your head, really reaching your fingertips together and retracting your shoulder blades together. All right, so that was minute 2, okay? So minute 1, again, was your hip circles. Minute 2 was your arm circles, going in forward and reverse. And minute 3 is simply stretching out your shoulders and your triceps. So I just want one arm across and pull it towards you. This is creating a figure 4. You'll hold this for about 15 seconds. Switch sides. 15 seconds here, and then your tricep stretch. Simply lift your arm up overhead as high as you can, then hinge at the elbow. Notice the difference you can get versus just lifting up. You kind of get to about here. But if you really lift that arm up, reaching for the sky, you get a lot more height, then bend at the elbow. You can get much higher, increasing the stretch that you get in your tricep and increasing your shoulder mobility. And then you'll do the same thing, other side, reaching all the way up, bending at the elbow, and then just pulling down gently with your opposite hand. You're not tugging at that at all. So there is your 3-minute prenatal upper body routine. If it takes you a little bit more than 3 minutes, that's okay, but you get the gist of it. Again, it's hip circles, arm circles, forward and reverse, figure 4, tricep stretch, done. Press go, and you're on to your main routine. All right, so a lower body warm-up routine, also very easy to remember. All you'll need for this is a resistance band. This particular brand is called Synergy. There's tons of brands on Amazon. I don't support any one brand, so get one that's cheap, that's reasonable. I definitely recommend getting a 3-pack so you have a variety of resistance. For example, this one is an easy resistance green, and blue is more difficult. First exercise you'll do, if you've never done this before, go ahead and use the lightest resistance. As you get more advanced, however, I'll want the hard resistance around your ankles and the lighter resistance around your knees. So again, hard, easy resistance. I'll show you with 2 bands on, but if this is your first time ever doing side-to-side band walk, you'll only have it around your ankles. I need you in this type of stance. Okay, kind of awkward. It's called the horse stance. Point is, your chest is up, booty's pushing back, putting all those weights in your heels so I can see that my toes wiggle, and you'll be walking side to side just like this. So keeping tension on the band the entire time. We're activating the sides of our glutes so you actually use your glutes when you're doing your workout. You'll do 30 seconds of side to side band walk, and then 30 seconds of monster walk, which is simply walking forward and backward, almost like you're trying to get over a horse, keeping your legs nice and wide. When you reach the other side of your room, you will go backwards. This is great to do in a hallway if you have a long hallway. Notice how my booty's staying back, chest is staying high, gaze is looking forward the entire time. Then you'll repeat that. That's a total of 2 minutes, right? We're going side to side, 30 seconds, monster walk, 30 seconds, side to side band walk, 30 seconds, monster walk, 30 seconds. Then for your final minute, to add up to a total of 3 minutes for your lower body prenatal warm-up, just need you on your side. And these are clamshells, is a better angle. A little more flattering, right? These are clamshells. You may need a harder resistance band around this, but you really only need a band around your knees. So you'll be taking that band that was around your ankles, scooting it up to be just above your knee bone, and opening and closing. You'll have 30 seconds on one side, simply roll over, and 30 seconds on the other side. This is what I don't want to see happen. I don't want to see chest falling forward, you looking at it, because you're going to be using supplementary muscles and possibly hurt your groin. So really just ensure that you're staying completely on your side, your body is in a straight line, so look down at yourself, make sure your booty is in straight line all the way with your neck and head, that your gaze is forward, you're not looking down, craning, or trying to look up. Support your head with your hand and just lift, open, and close. Those are some of my top glute activation exercises. It takes only 3 minutes to do. It's a no-brainer. Something I do all the time for myself, whether I'm pregnant or not, because I know that it activates my glutes really well before I start to use them. So there are your 2 3-minute prenatal warm-up routines. Next, I'm going to show you the workout calendar. 25 weeks worth of prenatal workouts already figured out for you. Just click and go so that you can stay on track with your goals, stay accountable, and know that you're doing the best workouts in the best order in order to stay nice and lean, support a healthy baby growing in the front, tone up those legs and arms, keep your back strong so that you can go into labor feeling really confident that you trained to get there, that you're ready for this, and that you're in the best shape possible so that you can lose that baby weight afterwards on the 12-week post-pregnancy plan and just feel great about yourself, feel like you again. I'm just going to show you how this works real quick. So I'm going to click, let's start with prenatal yoga. You just click and go, and it pops right up here to prenatal yoga. So all you have to do is look for your week. Maybe you're at week 30 and it is Saturday on your week 30. You can click thighs and booty, and it pops right up so that you are no longer wasting time wondering what you should be doing or not doing workouts at all. This keeps you accountable and on an awesome schedule. Just a few other things I want you to know about the workout calendar. Monday is when we focus on the full body, especially hip, muffin top, core really in that first trimester, and just get a lot of fat burn going so that you can stay nice and lean as baby belly grows in the front. Tuesdays is always a cardio day. Wednesday we hit upper body, sometimes muffin top as well, and then Thursday back to cardio. Friday is completely off. I find that in my household, at least, we kind of like to maybe go out to eat on Friday, or it's been a long work week and we just want to have a night in. It's a nice quiet family day most of the time. So Fridays is an off day. Saturdays is when we hit it hard. So hopefully you have maybe a spouse home to help support any other babies that you have, so you can really get in your lower body. I'm talking butt, thighs, calves, focusing on all of our lower body. Really smoke it, really work it hard. Take Sunday off, rest completely before we go back to full body on Mondays. Now, if there's a time where you just feel exhausted, you're tired, you don't feel like working out that day, your body's probably giving you a signal. Your body's probably telling you that baby's growing, you need this little bit extra rest. So don't feel guilty about it. Go ahead, take a nap, you deserve it, you're pregnant, and then the next day, get back on to your regular routine. Don't try to push all your days together into one if you miss a day that week. Just follow the schedule the best you can so that we don't overtrain you, that we train you in just the right amount of way to stay in awesome shape. Now, this prenatal workout plan is not for you if you've never worked out before. This plan is for women who were active and healthy prior to the pregnancy and really want to maintain a high level of fitness. If you have never done push-ups or burpees in your life, pregnancy isn't the time to do your first ones. And if you are concerned about your diastasis recti during your pregnancy, maybe you had it during a previous pregnancy, you can always do your push-ups right here from a wall, lean on it, pulling that core in tight and going up and down on the wall. I want you to try to think about keeping your elbows in, and that is really the safest modification if you want to avoid the prone position altogether. There's different opinions out there on this, right? So 99% of women will have abdominal separation during their pregnancy, that diastasis, right, the gap in the front, that we work extremely smart and scientifically to heal postpartum. Some professionals think that doing push-ups or being in any type of prone position during your pregnancy could exacerbate that diastasis because the weight of baby is hanging down on the sensitive connective tissues in the front, possibly causing further separation. Other professionals say if you were doing these type of exercises and you had a strong core prior to your pregnancy, then there's no risk at continuing to do these exercises. Your abdominal wall will separate a little bit no matter what. It happens to every woman. You are growing a baby in your body. This is why we have the hormones relaxant to help our joints expand, help our connective tissues expand in order to provide room for that baby growing in the front. So no matter what, there will be a little bit of gap caused simply by growing a baby in your stomach and birthing it. If you have twins, I definitely recommend avoiding those moves as there's already excessive pressure in the front. In fact, you may be told by your doctor to avoid exercise altogether, but that's a very personal thing between you and your doctor if you are carrying twins or perhaps even more. Clearly, I did all those exercises during my pregnancy. It worked for me, but at the same time, I was doing hard workouts prior to ever getting pregnant. So I kind of want you to think in the lines of maintain what I've got, still stay in really good shape, work hard, but don't take on this plan if you have never worked out in your life. Last big news, thanks for sticking with me. So next month, June 12th at 10/9 Central on NBC is airing Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge Season 2. I had the honor of competing on the show with 4 other super studs. I'll definitely say that I was probably in the worst shape out of those other members on the team. 3 other men, 1 other woman. One of the men is Rob Killian, who's a Spartan Team professional athlete, and all of us served in the military as officers, and we had that common bond. Some of us went to West Point together, and others of us have just met through doing sports in the Army. So it was an extreme honor to not only be on Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge Season 2 in the first place, but to be on it as a military team, like, made my heart do a double beat because I know the sacrifice that they understand that they've been through as a military family. I know a lot of you understand that too. And so it was so much fun. The obstacles were insane. We had some really exciting competitions where literally we were neck and neck with some other teams of, I'd say, equal athletic competence, and it just came down to like whoever leaned forward better that day. So I really hope you'll tune in, cheer on my team. It's called Commanding Officers. Again, that's NBC, June 12th, 2017, and that's Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge Season 2. Now is the time to click the link in the description below or go to www.glowbodypt.com and select free prenatal workouts so that you can download your free prenatal workout calendar and stay on track to reaching your goals during your pregnancy and stay in rocking shape so that I can get you in quicker shape postpartum on the 12-week post-pregnancy plan. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you like this video, press like, give me a subscribe, and share it with your pregnant friends. Bye, ladies.